Hello again. Where? I beg your pardon? Nothing. Listen. You're not sick, are you? No, I'm just lost. Listen, if you're welcome to come back to my place for a bite to eat, but you're not gonna freak out, are you? Freak out? You're not crazy, right? No, I'm just lost. There aren't many nice people out here. Yeah, you can say that again. Why? Why what? Is your hearing poor?
Starved. What do you want to drink?
Oh, do you have wine?
No, I'm not much of a drinker. I don't really keep it around. I got plenty of water.
Evian?
Tap.
Tap?
Faucet.
Oh.
Diet Pepsi?
Yes, please.
Coming up. You can come in, you know.
Thank you. You don't have a table.
The pizza's gonna get cold if you don't eat.
Do you have any utensils?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi, I'm trying to locate a Jones family in the River Oaks, Kirby area. Really? That many? How about a Gerald Jones? Really? No, I don't have an address. Thank you, though.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Is this all there is to your home?
Yeah.
There's only one room.
Well, two, if you count the kitchen. Yeah, put these on.
Thank
Should
you.
fit you. So you said you don't get out of the house much?
There was never any need to. Everything I needed was there.
Except today.
I wanted to see all the things I read about, things I heard about. I've learned a lot from Cook, about the kitchen and food. I can prepare a meal. I have from time to time and watched as Mother and Father ate the food I prepared.
Oh, my mother would have loved it if I had cooked.
Cook doesn't speak much about matters outside the house. I caught her whispering about people with horrible lives, her children. And there's nothing she can do but sit and watch these people live out their mistakes.
Oh, her children.
She keeps referring to all her children. You should have it fixed. I would like to watch television.
Sorry.
Don't you have anyone who could come and fix it for you?
No.
That's too bad. I would really like to watch television.
Who else did you learn from at your house?
Carlson. He runs the place. I try to stay out of his way as much as possible. He's always giving his money away to men who come around the house. Something to do with sporting events. He's never very happy about their visits, though.
No, you can have the futon. I'll take the floor.
You sure?
Of course, you're my guest.
Thank you.
I'm good.
Oh, go ahead. I'll probably fall right to sleep.
Alright, so I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and thank you.
What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep. Father used to ski. He's the one that told me about it, but he said never to mention it to Mother. She would never hear of it.
It's no wonder you left.
She certainly wouldn't have allowed me on the bus today, that's for sure. Seeing all those people, they were so unhappy. Sitting there in silence. I can understand the silence, but at the same time, I just wanted to jump up and ask each and every one of them why they were silent.
Yeah, it's just something that happens when people get together like that. They don't talk.
It seemed strange.
Like there's not buses.
Have you been on a train?
Oh, yes.
I should let you get back to sleep.
Yeah, we can talk tomorrow when I get home from work. I'm usually back around 6.
Okay. Steve,
Go to sleep, Gerald.
would you mind? Can I sleep down there with you? Please?
Go ahead.
Okay.
First man I've had in my bed in a long time. Not that anything's gonna happen.
What?
Nothing, huh? Let's go to bed.
Good night, Steve.
Good night, Gerald. Gerald? Gerald? Gerald?
Good morning.
Good morning. Gotta go to work.
Okay.
Okay, keep the door locked and don't let anybody in.
Okay.
If the phone rings, just let it ring. I'll pick up the messages from work.
Okay.
I made an extra sandwich in the fridge for lunch.
Okay.
You gonna be alright?
Yeah, just go to work.
I mean it, keep the door locked.
I will.
I told you to keep this door locked. How? Did you fix this yourself?
Of course not. Sally and John helped me.
You went to the big house.
Oh, they're quite nice.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Gerald, I try not to bother them.
They think you don't like them. You never come over to visit.
Well, I didn't think I was supposed to.
They have a nephew they want to introduce to us.
I'm afraid to ask how that came out.
Over lunch. She's a marvelous cook. She made a salmon steak that was so much better than anything Cook ever dreamed of making.
They served you salmon.
She asked what I wanted. I like salmon, so that's what I asked for. She was more than happy to oblige.
Are you sure she wasn't just humoring you? What about the lunch I made you?
We had a wonderful lunch. They have a card shop in the village. She said I could work there if I decide to stay with you.
Wait a minute. Now, with all this talking, when did you get around to fixing the television?
Oh, we did that first. And then they invited me down since I was by myself. It was just a tiny little fuse that didn't work. John said you should have been able to fix that yourself. And we've been invited over for brunch on Sunday. Can we go?
Yeah. No. How long were you over there?
Not long. Just an hour or two. They're just very wonderful and pleasant people. And they think I'm very polite.
I'm surprised they didn't think you were rude for just coming over like that.
I only went over to ask for help for the television.
I went away with a free meal.
I offered to do the dishes. It was the least I could do. I quite liked it. I enjoyed it so much I came back here to do your dishes, although there weren't many that needed cleaning.
Yeah, I eat out a lot. So you came back here and you did my dishes. Thank you. And you've been watching the television ever since?
Only when I wasn't answering the telephone.
I thought I told you to let it ring.
It just seems silly to let it ring. I was here.
Well, was there anything important?
You've been pre-approved for a low interest rate credit card. What's a credit card?
The bane of my existence.
Oh, don't worry. They said they'll call you back.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
The call came all the way from Indiana.
They'll tell me you asked.
Of course.
You just needed to know.
Yes.
Was there anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, there was one, though.
What? What was it?
A wrong number.
Well, where was he calling from?
She. From across town. She was looking for her sister because she wanted to tell her about her new grandchild. They want to send us a photo.
Gerald, you know, I was worried you wouldn't have anything to do.
I was wanting to read. I just never got around to it.
Again, I'm afraid to ask, but what have you watched?
A very dramatic program about a hospital, although it was more about people undressing each other than it was about sick people.
That was a soap opera.
I didn't hear any singing. When you said a soap opera, I thought that's what you meant, an opera. But I didn't hear any singing at all, and there was very little clothing. One lady, she has a tumor and is dying, but she still goes to the hospital every day to help battered women. Brave, brave woman. All I can say is the people in that program made me feel much better about my own worries.
Yeah, the whole point of a soap opera is to make the viewer's problems seem a little less important for an hour or two.
They did just that, believe you me.
I'm glad you had a good time. Listen,
I
Gerald.
had a wonderful time. First the soap opera, then Rosie, then Oprah. I cried, I laughed, I cried.
I think I should explain couch potato to you now.
Yes, what is that?
Well, a couch potato is someone who does nothing but sit in front of the television all day.
Doesn't paint a very pretty picture.
That's the point. Listen, Gerald. We need to talk.
I know.
I'm glad you had an exciting day, but have you thought about what you're gonna do?
No.
I don't mind you staying here. And look, the TV's fixed, and that's great. But I can't help but think that someone's missing you. They're worried about you. Your parents.
What if I'm not ready to go back?
I'm not saying that. Don't you think they deserve an explanation?
I'm not ready. There's so much I have yet to see.
What happens when you've seen everything?
Is that possible?
I don't mean to push you. I'll leave you alone, but I think you should think about it. And listen, I have the day off tomorrow. I don't have to go to work.
So you can spend the day with me?
Yeah, I can do just that.
Oh, how exciting!
Yeah, it could be fun. I haven't had a play day in a long time.
Then you deserve it.
Yes. Yeah, I think I do.
I never thought I could find anyone, for love was made for somebody else. Then you came in my life and showed me what was wrong. A little was all that I needed, just a little love when I was lonely, just a little faith when I was feeling down.